a modified side plank for breaths. So we're essentially holding that isometric side plank position, doing a modified side plank, so I'm on my forearms. As I do this, I want to think about pressing through all 5 fingers, especially my index finger and thumb, as we may have the tendency to roll out to the outside of the hand. Placing the yoga block between the legs, this is great for adding pelvic stability, getting the adductors on board. So when we did it for reps, we actually lifted on that exhale every time, but in this isometric, thinking about just holding this extended position and reaching. Press through the index finger and thumb, reach is optional. Thinking about hips and pelvis and rib cage, in a line, reaching forward. Okay, you can reach, or you can just hold in this position and we breathe here, 3 to 5 breaths. Especially on this left side, pay attention to that left rib cage, make sure you're not flaring. You want to feel this through these side abdominals, not the low back. Sometimes I even kind of turn my sternum towards the ground a little bit, which helps kind of get those low abs and side abs on board versus that QL on the back side. So showing you from the other direction, doing the same thing. Once again, you're holding for 3 to 5 breaths. If 3 to 5 breaths is too long, you can just hold for 1 or 2, come down, take a break, and then come back up. So that knee down side plank, we're in that C-curve position. So I'm not straight and extending through this low back, kind of in that more C-curve. The girls and the pelvis facing forward, pressing through index finger and thumb. I'm coming up and extending and bringing my hips through. And I'm gonna hold this modified side plank position. Once again, I like to almost turn the sternum towards the ground a little bit and watch that I'm not flaring through this rib cage, and keep and hold that position. Because we wanna make sure we're not overly twisting this way, but just instead of being here, I'm here. So that the hips and the pelvis are facing the same direction. Because we wanna feel that in these side abdominals and not in that back QL. So this is your knee down side plank for breath.